Hey, I'm Sarah Morrison. I'm coming at you from Northern Michigan, and I am here to give you some tips on how to run faster. So, I have been a runner since, my early 20s, and I was always that person who was happy to have a 10-minute mile pace and was fine with it, which you should be. First of all, just running is amazing. You are not a runner based on your time, okay? But I realize that a lot of people want to get faster with their pace. So in the past year, I've taken my pace from that 10-minute average to being able to do a 5K with an 8-minute mile pace. I did a 10K with an 8:26 pace, which is just insane to me, but inspiring because we can make changes even when I thought I could never do something like that. And I want to share the 3 things that have really helped me. So I've got 3 things when I think back on it in this past year that have made a big difference. So number 1, added in some agility training. Now, agility training is going to combine a lot of exercises that are going to work more fast twitch muscle fibers and your anaerobic energy system, meaning more intensity and more burn quickly and things like that. And what that does for runners is it really helps your speed overall, your lung capacity, your endurance. And then that pays off when you're in an aerobic state, like running a 5K or running a 10K or running a race where you're steadily going for a long time. So agility training is going to probably combine a lot of drills, things like that, where you're going to do something quick and you're going to give it your all, you're going to recover, you're going to go again. I started doing that 2 to 3 times a week, and that has made a huge difference in the strength of my pace and my ability. The second thing that I did is really got better about my fuel. And what I mean by that is everything I put in my body. Better about my nutrition. I started using a pre-workout that's completely all natural, a hydration that's completely all natural to just enhance it. You know, if I'm going to be running a ton, I needed to think about what tools can I use to help me be better. So just to keep it simple, I'm not someone who likes to follow food plans or worries about portions or anything like that, or meal plans for the whole week. That stuff just overwhelms me. But I just focused more on how much real food am I getting. And by real food, I mean it used to run, swim, fly, or it grew out of the earth, because that's where I'm going to get a lot of the things that my body needs to function. I focused on my micronutrient deficiency and helped to lessen that by giving myself really powerful superfoods and vitamins that just filled in the gaps in my nutrition, and then a pre-workout that just gives me an extra oomph to be excited to go. It almost helps my mindset more, like, heck yes, I can do this, because sometimes I feel like your mindset can stop you. We know we can do it, or maybe we don't know we can do it, even though you can, but you have to believe it before you're willing to give that effort. So I think more than anything, that is what my pre-workout drink does, is it gets me in the right mindset. I'm excited. I have energy. I'm ready to attack this. And then being better hydrated. I have ended too many races dehydrated with muscle cramps and in pain. So that tells me that's happening while I'm running. So of course that's going to affect your performance. So hydration is huge. And that's been a big game changer. So the third tip, we have more agility training, better fuel, and the third one was actually recovering. I'm not a fan of recovering, and maybe you're not either, because it just feels good to sweat every day, and I don't feel like I really did a workout. I might be a little too into sweating, if you can be, but I really hated those recovery days and just a stretch session. I never did them, even though I was supposed to. So I discovered a workout where I can combine a Pilates and a yoga powerful flow that's still super challenging for my strength. It's going to work up a sweat, but it also works on lengthening and getting back in alignment, especially after a run, like a half or something like that, where your body just aches. This helps put me back in alignment and just release inflammation, things that runners really need. So my tip here is find a recovery workout that you'll actually do, because recovery workouts are super important. So I just did a race that I had done the previous year, and I was looking at the pictures before and after, and it's pretty shocking, just the physical difference and how I look. Definitely 10 pounds lighter, but then 2 minutes off my speed. which I'm really proud of. So I hope those 3 tips help you. If you have more questions about running or want to share, please shoot me an email. And I can't wait to meet you. It's always fun to meet other runners.